Welcome to The Topic, where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm Todd Duplantis. College newspapers give many journalists their first time to dip into the world of news. HCC instructor and egalitarian advisor Fredrick Batiste joins us on The Topic. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, Todd.
I must ask you, what's the interest nowadays with young people or students wanting to get into journalism?
Well, a lot has changed since I was a college student in the late 90s. Now you're seeing a lot more social media applications, a lot more what folks may think is news, a lot more entertainment and gossip. But still, the name of the day, the primary idea is information and dissemination of information. And what my job is getting those students to realize that they have a lot more power in covering the news that they see every day, whether it's Lil Nas X and Billy Cyrus doing the Old Town Road remix, to more serious things of infrastructure and things going on at the college.
In the old days when I was in news, it seemed like you got as many sources as you needed to verify the story, but nowadays things get posted in social media and they're taken as truth. How do you deal with that when you deal with students?
Well, the problem we have now, and it's ever increasing, everybody wants to be first instead of being right.
Absolutely.
I always throw the example of when Kirk Herbstreit was, I think it was the Sugar Bowl, and Les Miles was allegedly going to Michigan. Well, he got it wrong. And I was always use that example as example of trying to be first instead of trying to be right. And what we have to stress is you have to have sources. You have to double or sometimes triple verify information. You just can't go off the first video you see on YouTube. So it's a process, and really breaking it down and basically going over the X's and O's of journalism before they could get out there and do some work.
The Egalitarian, you work with the students there on any given time. What is your staff and what's the interest in getting involved with the Egalitarian?
Well, the Egalitarian is open to all students regardless of your major. As long as you're currently enrolled, you can come in, learn on the ground floor. Right now we have about a staff of about 12 people. And also we offer a section of COM 2389 Academic Cooperative. It's sort of an incentive to come and join for a semester. And we offer a lot of different opportunities, whether it's you want to write or you want to do online stuff for HCCegalitarian.com. With what we're trying to do is just really introduce the journalism field to our students in a laboratory environment.
What are the goals of many of these students? Do they tell you, or a lot of them want to be TV reporters, newspaper writers, or have their own blog, or do it all on social media? What are their goals?
It's varied. Some people just want to do it because it's fun. Some have moved on to 4 years, and whether they're doing public relations or journalism. Some people have started blogs for anything from being car enthusiasts to being anime enthusiasts. It's really what we try to do is best match their skill set with what we have to offer.
And from what I've noticed over the past 30 years or so, I mean, the job definitions have certainly changed.
Yes.
And even though many fields like TV news are decreasing their numbers drastically, there's so many other avenues that are opening, like YouTube, being a blogger. All those things are opening for people to start their own and be a little bit of an entrepreneur and a journalist.
Yes, I always tell my students with the Egalitarian and in my classes is that you have to be, as I used to tell people in my past life as a journalist, as unfireable as possible.
Yeah.
Because a company will take somebody that does 3 things okay rather than take one person that does one thing great.
Right.
And so the task is learn a little TV, learn to write, learn to shoot, learn to edit. Make yourself as varied as possible. Because nowadays, it used to be, back in the day in the TV field, you go with a photographer, you're a reporter, you go with a photographer, and the photographer shoots the video, the reporter gets the story, and then you work on the story for your 6 to 9 o'clock broadcast. Nowadays, they're going to send one person out. And nowadays, I have photographer friends in various markets. They're even shooting on their iPhones. So if it's good enough for professionals in the field, I feel that our students should learn that as well.
Fredrick Batiste, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you being here. If you'd like to read some great journalism, check out HCCegalitarian.com. For The Topic on HCC TV, I'm Todd Duplantis. I'll see you next time.